All right, hello everyone. Welcome to, I believe, episode 24 and part 3 of Dragonspyre. We got our deck figured out back from last ep. The last fight in last episode was weird. So we're back to the normal deck setup. Let's make sure all of our gear is normal. Looks good. All right, let's go talk to Sandor.
So you've come to learn the methods of strategic warfare. Fighting with the brain and not just your wand.
Yes, I need to learn how to use traps, I think it was.
I'm the master of strategy
Yep.
here in Dragonspyre. And it's my duty to see that our students are fully versed with the means of using traps effectively in combat. Each spell you cast could be your last. So you should make them as effective as you can.
That
The
makes
trap
no sense.
makes your foe take more damage. So why wouldn't you cast one?
Because if you're saying each spell could be your last, then why would I want my last spell to be a trap?
The ultimate
Right?
goal of combat is to remove your foe from the field of battle. And the trap is a shortcut to that end.
I guess.
You've used traps before, I'm certain. But this is where you learn to use them well. Brace yourself. This might sting a little.
So I know this was before cheats. I don't exactly remember how they forced me to use traps. I mean, I've Curse, Prism, Death Trap, Spirit Trap, Feint, Mass Feint. I have traps. I use traps. So,
You're a powerful young wizard. I'll grant you that. But let us see how you fare against one who spent his lifetime mastering the use of traps.
all right, let's see it, man. Let's go ahead and check our... let's go and open our TC. Make sure the TC deck is fine. No, it is not. All right, good thing we checked. All right, let's go to death. I don't know why it's being so buggy right now. Death trap. Let's go to all spells. And then... Alright, so I guess it'll mostly just be in balance. Here, 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 here. I don't really like that though. Let's just remove all of these, to be honest. And just fill it up with death blades. I think that'll be the best move. I know he's telling me to spam traps, but and we're just going to use death blades. So now we know every time we draw, it'll be a death blade. So we just have like an infinite death blade button, essentially. Okay. First things first, we want to get rid of the minions. He doesn't have much health. Okay, what should we do first here? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Sprite and Spirit Armor. I know that's unfortunate, but that's what we're going to have to do. We are also going to get rid of... this is tricky. Let's just go ahead and Spirit Trap the boss. This will be a good time to use it. Yeah, so I mean, as you guys can see, the difficulty is very much so starting to ramp up. These last few fights have been difficult. I mean, that last fight that we had before this one, that was definitely our hardest fight so far. I just like went in with the wrong strategy at the beginning. That's the only reason why it was hard. Like, that guy was easier than the Jade Oni. But, you know. Okay. Discard Death Prism. We have to keep the Rush Shuffle, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get rid of Bone Tree Lord. And then we'll Spirit Blade. The Tower Shield on that guy's going to be a little annoying, but we can always figure that out. Alright, we got Spirit Blade on. Now, let's go ahead and Death Trap. And then we'll Deer Knight next turn. This will do a little bit. Low key. Alright, yeah, they keep spamming traps. Alright, let's go ahead and Deer Knight. What is this? Is that a tower shield? Ice Blade, okay. So, I'm not sure how much damage it still do. If we crit, that'll be super helpful. That'd be nice. There it is. Oh. So the only one we crit on was the last guy, I think. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and Blade. He's got 6 pips here. He could hit me with something. The weaknesses are nice, though, from Deer Knight. Alright, Morgantha should kill. Unless this is a... Okay, it's not a tower. What is that? Let's see what this is. I mean, he's got a weakness on, so... Should help, but this will do a lot of damage. Hey, that weakness is huge, though. Luckily, it's ice. If that was, like, Triton. Ooh! Alright. Come on, Morgan. End him. There it is. Easy. Oh, looks like we gotta remove some stuff from our bag. There we go. How'd you like that, Sandor?
You surprised me. I figured you'd fold like a piece of origami. Instead, you handled yourself like a warrior born. Take these lessons to heart.
All right, now we just gotta go head to Laszlo. That's where our marker's at, too.
You've made it back, so apparently you've learned something. Now that you've been through strategy boot camp, it's time for your next challenge. You've yet to face our first great foe, the greatest champion of Dronic, the Shrouded Wizard's army. This very champion fought his way all the way to the throne of Dragonspyre to claim it for his Lord Dronic. Show me that you will fight for Dragonspyre and all it stands for. Use the skills you've been taught and defeat him. Use a crystal to summon Dronic's champion and show him what you're made of.
All right, this is gonna be another one of those difficult fights. Let's go ahead and see what school this guy is. I believe this one's Storm. Oh, and there's already a guy in there. We will just join his fight. And heal him up if need be. Oh shoot, I forgot I was so low on health. That is crazy. This guy's ice. It's just been chipping away. You gotta respect it. Looks like she's got Sprite as well. There you go. I'll keep healing her because she has all the aggro right now. So do I. Oh, I fizzled. No way. Okay. Let's go ahead and discard Pixie. And then we'll go ahead and Spirit Armor her. You see what I'm saying about the aggro? Like, all the hits will be on her. That's why I'm not really worried about my health too much. And especially if she keeps hitting. Yeah, I like her outfit, though. The Dragonspyre fit. That is tough. That's a scary number. There we go. Got you a little shield there. We'll discard, 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 and then we'll spray her again. What is this? Fizzle. Okay, he's got a lot of pips. That'd be nice if I don't have to satyr her. This should be enough health. Discard that. And then we'll go ahead and give her another sprite. Let's see what this is, man. Fizzle again? That's crazy. Yep. I can't crit any of these, though. I mean, I can, I'm just not. Is she, like, out of cards or something? That'd be crazy. Okay, Storm Shark. This will probably break through the Spirit Armor, yeah. Alright, we're healing her up good, though. I gotta be careful. The second that I hit, I'll start taking aggro. So I kind of want to satyr before I hit, but I don't know if I'll be able to have that luxury. Ooh, Monk of Morning will be a good middle ground. Because it'll put a shield on me. Actually, I'll just go ahead and... What should I do here? Yeah, I'll go ahead and Monk of Morning. Let's see what this is. Fizzle again, man. Storm, dude. Did I use the crystal? I hope I did. I trust my past self that I did, but I don't exactly remember. Oh, crit that. There we go. Some nice damage. Then I'll go and feint him for whatever you end up using. Yeah, I'll definitely have aggro now. Oh, it looks like he's still hitting her. Yeah, he used himself. Oh, Blighthound. I like that. Will this kill? I don't think so. You should have waited for my feint. Alright, literally anything will kill now. Oh my gosh. Dude, this guy just fizzles like every other hit. All right, let's go ahead and... All right, that should do it. Tempest. This will do a lot to me. Thank goodness for that tower shield. Yeah, that would have killed me if I didn't have that tower shield. That's crazy. Hey, GG's. That was a good game. Yeah, these like bosses are tough right here. There we go. I did talk to him. Or I did use the crystal. That's what I was saying. It's like I trust my past self, bro. Me right now is my future self's past self, so.
You defeated him. I'm at a loss, actually. It took a league of Dragonspyre's wizards and warriors to defeat him when he breached the throne room of Dragonspyre. I did not think it possible that you could have done so much on your own, but now that I've seen your power, I think you are the one we've been waiting for. I hid the last portal stone in the lowermost vault of the Great Chasm during the Titan Army's assault. The librarian should help you find your way. Once you've recovered it from there, bring it back, and I'll activate it for you.
Alright, let's go ahead and port to the... Here, I think it's closer to the Anthem. Yeah, I like the car, though. I feel like it's definitely faster. Alright, Milos. I'm back.
You need to find something within the Great Chasm? Oh my. You might want to consider other options. It's rather dangerous, you know. Well, it's not my place to keep students from risking their lives, so I'll tell you what I know. Unfortunately, that's very little when it comes to the geography of the Great Chasm. I can tell you, however, that the last I heard, there was someone there who may be of help. Seek Belia Windgazer out within the Great Chasm. She'll help you find what you seek.
Alright, at least he pointed me to the right person. Dude, yeah, levels are hard to come by in Dragonspyre, though. Like, we're still level 37. Alright, filled up on mana. Let's do this. Okay. Is there a teleporter hub? There is. Not too far away either. Right here. Boom.
Oh, hello. I really didn't expect to see anyone else here. What are you doing here, so far from the academy? I am Chief Vault Clerk Belia Windgazer. To be allowed access to the lower vault, you'll first need to fill out a series of forms. I have the paperwork right here.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's so interesting. Everyone that I get pointed to is a woman. I feel like I was saying that, but it's like everyone's just a woman.
Oh, the Stonekeeper sent you. My pardon. His recommendation is enough for me. You should have no trouble reaching the lower vault. Someone rebuilt the bridges damaged by the raid, if you can believe it.
Something interesting about Crocotopia, like those are like all guys. And then Marleybone, like all guys. I don't know, man.
Oh, sadly the vault is sealed tight. The Vault Master had the only key on him when he died during the Titan Army's attack. I put in a requisition form for a new key, but no one has processed it. My hands are tied. Perhaps you should talk to Edric Scatterglove. He might know what to do.
Alright, I guess we should go talk to Edric Scatterglow. Makes enough sense to me. I guess we could have used the teleporter. Probably would have been a bit quicker. But whatever.
Hello. I can't talk right now. I've been trying to finish this for... well, it's been quite a long time. Yes, I understand you're looking for something, but how important can it be? Compare it to my work, for example. I've discovered a crystal here that has stored different states of time. I don't mean to discourage you in your pursuit of, well, whatever it is that brought you here. Fetch my research notes, and I'll see what I can do for you. They're in the nearby tower. I'd go myself, but I'm conducting some rather delicate experiments with this crystal. New facets are forming as time passes. Fascinating.
Alright, makes sense. Let's go ahead and go to the ruined tower. Alright, hop on in. Yeah, that's crazy. Level 37's been a long level. Like, definitely the longest level we've had so far. That was easy. Reverse.
Those are the notes. Thank you for your assistance. I feel foolish. I've studied this thing before. I remember now. I had nearly finished examining it when some blasted fool summoned the Dragon Titan. I'm so close to discovering its secrets. But I'll need some help here, and then I'll offer you my undivided attention. This crystal needs an energy source. Another crystal. Not only that, but a battery made from a specific type of pristine crystal. You can get them from the crystal crawlers that infest this area. Would you get one for me?
We can do that. Let's go ahead and adjust our deck. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Deer Knight and a wand move. And we're going to... What should we do here? Alright, we'll keep the wand move. We'll keep Deer Knight. And then we want Deathblade, Spirit Blade, Reshuffle, Prism, Faint, and I guess Dead Zone if we need it, and Satyr. What else? Put in a Monk of Mourning and a Headless Horseman. What else? Honestly, that seems good for now. Yeah, we'll rock that. Alright, let's head to the Crystal Crawlers. There's most likely a teleporter much closer, yes. Yes, there is. Oh, we leveled up. Level 38, so there's a new spell we can get. There's also a Grizzleheim spell we can get. So we're 2 spells behind. I'll make sure to go get those off camera. This one. Yep. There we go. Got two of them in there. Alright, let's go ahead and blade. And then we'll go ahead and Morganthe. I think this kills. We crit. There we go. Alright, yeah, that would have killed. That does like 926, if my math is correct. Oh, we didn't leave a marker. I'll make sure to do that. Go here. We'll leave the marker right here. Cool.
This one's not perfect, but it will certainly do. Now, what good is a power source if it doesn't have any power? The pristine crystal will do as a battery, but now it needs a charge. I would do it myself if I could, believe me. I stored a charger in one of the vaults. Just tell Chief Vault Clerk Belia Windgazer that I said it was all right. I'm sure it won't take long.
So he's like that? Alright. Let's see then. I guess I could have gone and used the teleporter, but it's honestly just not that far of a run. That's the thing.
You want admittance into Edric Scatterglow's vault. Normally, that would require 3 signatures. Oh, but considering the circumstances... Here's the key to Edric Scatterglow's vault. No signature required. Get Edric Scatterglow's charger from Vault D on floor 8. You'll have to pass a few security measures, so be careful. And please, return the key afterwards. I'm responsible for it.
Alright, sounds good. Where is this on the map? Oh, not that far. But yeah, I think this is a dungeon. So that'll be fun. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and follow the arrow for this one. Oh, I see it. I see it. Alright, cool. We'll check team up. Nobody in there. Yeah, we're in the most popular realm. Nobody here. Let's do it. And then we'll build on our deck if we need to. Here, real quick, I'm going to take these out. We're going to have 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have this. So that's 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this should be a what, prism? All right. Let's do it. We're going to start off with Mass Feint. And then we'll Deathblade. Stormblade? Yeah, easy. Didn't even do any damage to me. Yeah, so lowering the amount of spells in your deck can raise the likelihood of pulling what you want. Keeping your cards under 7 or under will make it so that you pull every single card in your hand. Alright, next room. So these guys could put death shields up. That is something we gotta be wary of. Okay, here's the thing. What do we do if they do put a death shield up? Yeah. Because I don't have another hit in my deck, so I'll have to summon a henchman real fast. That is my fault. Yeah, even the crit won't be enough. That was close though. 400 through an 80% shield. That's not bad. Alright, we'll click here. Buy a henchman. And then we'll get a little 60 storm henchman. Leviathan. Perfect, bro. Leprechaun shouldn't do too much. I feel like the henchmen are pretty cheap. Like 75 crowns for... Oh my gosh, come on, buddy. Let's just end it, please. Look at his pips, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, buddy. Barasco. No, and then he's going to spam all of his pips on a supercharge. Yo, this guy's trash. Dude, what's this blade about to be? 110%? Bro. Just hit, dude. I summoned you to, like, attack, not just literally do nothing. Like, what are we saving up for here? Dude, you're not serious. Oh my gosh, he's balance blading? I didn't even know he could do it. I'm gonna die. Buddy, just attack. What is going on? Okay. I was actually about to lose it if he would have just... I don't know. That was crazy. Alright, at least he powered. This will do, like, more than I've ever done. $7,000. That's not... I think I've done more than that. That's still a lot, though. Alright, we'll go ahead and take out this and then add a reshuffle. So worst case scenario, we could always just reshuffle. Alright, let me through. Alright, we're in. We'll go ahead and mass faint. Yeah, bro, these lower level things, bro, just spam that opposite school shield. They really do. Alright, then we'll go ahead and Morgan. Yeah, the strat works when they don't use an 80% death shield, bro. There we go. Alright, to the crystal charger. I thought this was the crystal charger. I'm just an idiot. A lot of these fights, bro. I don't mind, though. They're not hard at all. I'm honestly just like... I've been struggling against those 80% death shields, bro. Maybe I gotta, like, lean into a secondary school a bit more because I really, like, use death, but... Man. This won't do it. This won't do anything. Alright, let's end it. I think the crystal charger is in the next room. Dude, we've been critting a bunch when we're on our own, but when we're with other people, we never do. Kind of interesting. All right. There it is. We'll grab some of these mana wisps. Alright, we'll just go back to our marker. Did we leave the crystal there? Are we cooked? We'll go here to the ruined tower. And then here to Billy a Windgazer. Actually, we'll grab this health wisp first. Alright.
That didn't take long. I suppose our security isn't as foolproof as we once thought. Go tell Edric Scatterglow that you found the charger.
Alright, I'll do that. Edric, I did it. So level 38, we can get Empower, which is a good spell. And Dark Pact, which was at level 35. Both good spells.
That's it. That battery is ready for use. I can't tell you how long I've waited for this. Please, young wizard, put the charged crystal into the mechanism. Don't worry, this is science. What could possibly go wrong?
Alright, let's go ahead and use it. Somebody in there, but they're waiting for 4 or something. I'm not doing that. I don't quite remember exactly what's behind here. It might be that like 8,000 health death boss or whatever. That would suck. But oh.
The crystal shimmers and begins displaying images from past, present, and future, all colliding together. A portal seems to form in the center.
Oh, okay, back to Edric, I guess.
It's amazing. I can see fragments of the past and the future, all at once arrayed with crystal precision. What a sight. I never could have accomplished this without you. Speaking of time, it's certainly time for me to help you. So, what can I do for you?
About time, bro.
You need the Vault Keeper to give you a portal stone, is that it? I'm afraid you're out of luck. The Vault Keeper is long dead. Perhaps if you'd come here much, much earlier... Wait a moment. I've got it! This mysterious time crystal might just be able to send you back in time, before the Vault Keeper died. You could ask him for the key yourself. Of course it sounds crazy, but do you have a better idea? Then think of the Vault Keeper and touch the crystal. The crystal should also bring you back.
Okay. Now, we will leave that for the next episode. I appreciate you guys all for watching. Let me go ahead and look up exactly where we are in the grand scheme of Dragonspyre, because I do feel like that is a cool number to know. So in case you're ever curious on how to do that, you're going to go and type in the world, just in any type of browser. Type in the world that you're in. So for me, it's Dragonspyre. Type that in. Quest line. The first thing that'll pop up is Final Bastions. That's the one you're going to want to click on. And then you're going to go to the quest that you're on. Forward into history. And you'll find that. Forward into history is quest 34. And there is 106 quests in all of Dragonspyre. So that is... Let me pull out a calculator. 32%. We're a third done with Dragonspyre. About. So, I don't know. I feel like 1/3 done is pretty solid, in my opinion. I don't know. How many episodes has that been? That's been, what, like 3 episodes of Dragonspyre? So, well, it's going to take like 9 episodes. That's not bad. That is not bad. That would mean that, like, by, around Ep 30, Ep 31, Ep 32, somewhere around there, that's when we'd be finishing Dragonspyre. So, to me, that is pretty decent progress, obviously. But, it'll be important to make sure we're looking at other kinds of things for progress. For example, Grizzleheim, I have not started. I do want to get Dark Pact the spell. That'll be nice to have. Our pet, eventually, Shadow's nice right now, but eventually Deer Knight and Bone Tree Lord will not be cards that we need, so we'll be focusing on a new pet. Bunch of things we'll focus on in the future. But for now, we're going to have to go do the time crystal thing in the next ep. I appreciate you guys all for watching. I hope that, people are enjoying the walkthrough. I got a comment that someone caught up. That's fire. That is fire. Hey, that being said, that's going to be all from me for today's episode. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.